is 2x plus 1 squared, or under the square root, where x and y are functions of t. On A, it wants us to evaluate the derivative of x over the derivative of t when it equals 15, and to find the derivative of y over the derivative of t when x is equals to 4. So the first thing we want to consider is this equation for when you're evaluating dx over dt. You have to write out dy over dt is equals to dy over dx times dx over dt. And you'll notice that this equation only applies to A, and when we get into B, we'll use a different equation. But when I'm approaching a problem like this, the first thing I like to do is actually change the formatting of this function here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the square root out and turn it into 1/2. And it just makes it easier. So when I turn it into 1/2, I get something that looks like this. Where basically I have, first of all, I went from y squared equals 2x plus 1. I did minus 1 and divided by 2, and it gave me this equation to solve for x. So now I can apply the variables that we have over here into solving for x. So what I'm going to do is I'm first going to set dx over, or dy over dt, oh no, dx over dt equals to 15, because that's the value we have here. And then I'm going to put y at the end of it, because if you look over here, we want to solve for dy over dx, so we have to solve when it's y. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to evaluate it when it's equals to y at this value of 4, when x equals 4. So when y equals to 2 times 4 plus 1, I should get 8 plus 1 equals 9. Square root of 9 is equals to 3. If y equals 3, then you plug that into here. Except in this case, since we are using dy over dx, we actually need to divide. So 15 divided by 3 is equal to 5. And so your answer is 5. So when we're doing part B, pretty much applying a very similar concept, except this time the formula is just a little bit different. This time we're going to be using dx over dt is equal to dx over dy times dy over dt. And so again, I'm going to break apart the equation where this transfers into this form. And then I'm going to find the values here. We have 3, we have 40. And so, because we have 3 and 40, I'm going to plug 3 into the y, it's 3y, and then I'm going to solve for when x equals 40 on the equation here. And this equals 43, which the square root of 43, or this does not equal 43, what am I doing? This equals to 81, which equals to 9. Plug 9 into y, you should get 27. That's right.